knows about the grind. Yeah, the bubble grind.
Now we have a guy that could probably get in there if you...
It's game day. The Edmonton Oilers hit the road once again. It's 1:02 on this Tuesday afternoon. A beautiful, sunny, hot day here in the city of Edmonton. This is EST Afternoons on Edmonton Sports Talk. Of course, the title sponsor of Edmonton Sports Talk is Play Alberta. Visit playalberta.ca/EST to learn more. If you gamble, use your game sense. It's Walk, Hernan, Benny Thompson producing the show this week. Sorry, boys, had my computer on there. Benny Thompson did a great job hosting yesterday alongside you, Joaquin Gage, and alongside Zachary H. Kubish as well. But Kub's on the big desk with Jay Milne on the Reed Wilkins show with our new boy, Brandon, producing. So,
I wonder if Koob feels like I did when I made the trip from Hamilton up to the big club.
To the Edmonton Oilers? Yeah.
He's out of the minors.
It's definitely gone to his head, though.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
That thing is huge.
He's like...
he walks around sideways because it can't fit the halls.
He's like Roman Oksuda.
called himself up?
Or didn't want to go down or something?
I don't know. He called himself up. He said, where's Roman? I don't know. I'm going to find out he's in Edmonton. Yeah, I'm good. I've done enough.
But great show yesterday, boys. The old dog here, and I mean that with all respect. You're not old, but you're older than Benny and Coop. But fun show you boys put together there. Should I start worrying about my job?
Yeah, you should. These
young guys are pushing.
Yeah. They're young, hungry men.
Got to step up our game. Well, my game. I should only speak for myself.
I don't know. I only got one level of effort.
Yeah, but most of the time you carry the show.
Thank you. Yeah, sure.
You do, man.
Sure.
Your stories, your humor, your personality. And I'm really digging your outfit today.
I know. It's weird, but whatever.
Yeah. Ride in the Pine says he's a tuna eating SOB now.
Yeah. He's the big tuna. Big yellow fin in there. That's good.
What can you do, though?
So good weekend?
Yeah, man. Yours?
Yeah, it was okay. Yeah. It was nice out at least.
Yeah, Sunday
Mosquitoes
was
are still bugging me, though.
You know what's crazy, Joaquin? Because I'm downtown. I haven't felt that mosquito wrath like you have.
Dude, it's so I'm looking after my brother-in-law's dog right now. Mm-hmm. So my wife and I, she came on the walk because I got two dogs. I don't want to be one of those people with two dogs on a leash. That's just ridiculous. But my wife hates when I complain about the mosquitoes, but they're all over me. Like you would have thought that my wife, I have an abusive wife walking with her yesterday because all she's doing is hitting me because there's so many mosquitoes on me. And she's just slapping my back the whole time because I don't know what it is. They just love me. But maybe it was the time of day. I even sprayed off on me. It doesn't care.
You got the good blood, bro.
I guess so.
I remember back, this was decades ago, my aunt was visiting from Chile and she had my sister was a little tipsy and she had a mosquito on her head and my sister just went, yeah. She's like, oh my God, why? She's like, oh, sorry, you had a mosquito on your head. But,
well, it's funny because I was in the bathroom today and I felt two get me and I was looking and I saw them flying around and I hit them both later. It looked like a murder scene in my bathroom because of how much blood they sucked. They sucked a lot out of me.
Yeah. That's okay, buddy.
It was like a pint of blood.
I'm going to address the running one last time before we take a break from it. Okay, Joaquin? Jasmine asks, Hernan, need your thoughts on the extra kilometer marathon scandal. Did you hear about this?
Let me know. Catch me up.
Okay.
I think I did, but
so it seems that because the route was a little bit different because construction on 104th. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people, when they finished the run, were about 800 to a kilometer over the normal mileage for a half marathon, which is 21.1 kilometers. So I finished my race at 21:99, so almost a full kilometer over, right? So then everybody started talking about it, and then threads on Reddit, and then people started taking to IG, and then the elites of the elites, the guy that won the half marathon, said it was longer because he was 800 meters over as well. The Edmonton Marathon came out yesterday and put out a statement that the measurements and the route was 21.1 kilometers. And that just maybe everybody got slower or their watches are off, but thousands of people can have the wrong time, the wrong distances. Everybody has. So Dom, who runs, he had an Apple Watch. He was 21.93, right? So it seems like there's something off. And Rory Linkletter, who won the half, has a nice thread today, and he's kind of pinpointing where the mistakes were made in certain because they adjusted the course, right? So the bad thing, listen, for me, casual runners, whatever, but there's people trying to qualify for the Boston Marathon, and this screwed them over, and they can't go to the Boston Marathon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can see that. But for the casual runner, it's like, isn't it like going to the store and you buy something and there's a little bit extra in there? You get a little extra. Like, I think you should be happy. You worked all this and you got a little bit of extra running time.
But
that's great.
But at this point, I was like, I just wanted to like collapse.
So don't complain. You get a little bit more of something. That's perfect.
So we're on Jasper, and that's when you know it's the home stretch, and your watch is set up to let you know when you've run a half marathon distance. So I was like, hey, I'm still like 5 minutes out. Like, I'm not like, you know what I mean? I was like, what's going on here? And I thought it was my watch, but then I heard everybody complaining about the distance.
Were you hitting the apexes of corners?
Some, yeah.
Okay, well, you're probably missing the apex, right? Like,
so
maybe your lines were off.
So it wasn't just me though, Joaquin. And I'm not the most. My running stride isn't the most peak.
Well, I mean, all the experienced runners, they all have the watches on, right? That track it. So can't they take their split times and submit those to the?
You're right, because you can so I can figure out my time for the like my watch detected my time, which was awesome for me, and I was very happy with my time. The chip time though, the official time for the Edmonton Marathon, is 5 minutes. For me, was 5 minutes slower because of the extra kilometer I almost ran. So for the Boston Marathon, the Edmonton Marathon statement said yesterday they will not adjust the times
for the full marathon
for any of the time. And this is the interesting part, Joaquin. So the full marathon starts west. So they do the first half west. And all the runners that did that said the distance, the timing was all correct. As soon as they hit the half marathon side, that's when they started seeing discrepancies in their times and in their distance. So it was obviously the half marathon side that the extra mileage or kilometers were added. So, but
well, I can see if you were going to Boston to go run there, you'd be upset. But
yeah, so Jay's gonna have a fellow on who's one of the gentlemen that was trying to qualify. He would have qualified with his watch time if the course was corrected. So
it's
interesting.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I think if they actually put it out.
Jeez. Thank you.
Swiffer Dusty just with shining up the old William Huff sign. Yeah, I don't know why. If they're saying there was no discrepancy, I would hit your apexes better.
But go to the Rory Linkletter Twitter. He has a really good breakdown of where they lost the distance and where they made.
He only
does
the half though.
Yes, he's won the last 2 years.
Okay,
and he goes, it didn't affect me because I won the race. He goes, but he trains a lot.
Do you get exempt if you win to go?
I think so. Yeah. But he goes, I trained a lot of people for the Boston Marathon that were trying to qualify, and they all got screwed over by this. So
does he run marathons?
I think he's like the half marathon champ. I don't know if he does the full.
Oh,
I really don't know. But yeah, we'll see what happens, buddy. But all in all, Joaquin, another great day. It was sunny.
Yeah, it seemed hot, huh?
Yeah, it was very hot. Great crowd as always, except for the one lady throwing eggs at people. I didn't see her.
Yeah, what was this?
She got arrested. I don't know.
Just chucking eggs?
Yeah, chucking eggs at people.
Man, that's weird.
That was great. So we started the run. It was the only time I was beside Dom because he's a lot faster. And I'm riding, and this guy's like, "Go Latino heat." And I was like, it was great. But overall, great experience. My training worked. I was really happy with my time. I was under 2, which was where I wanted to be. Remember I told you my endurance improved, but my speed. So my first 6K I did at 5:40 because I didn't want to kill myself. And then the rest of the way I was in the 5:20s. I was very happy, even till the end when I was about to collapse. But you're a professional athlete. Like, you probably had moments when you're in training camp when you're doing that bike or the VO2. Like, I was talking with Dom and Rita about it. At 15K, it's when it starts messing with your head.
Yeah.
Like, why am I doing this? Should I quit? You know what I mean?
That's the internal battle.
Yeah, man.
Great.
I wanted to stop so bad.
Yeah.
But I just kept going. And then it's funny because the last K, my heart rate was the highest it's been since my training. So I was like, I was really struggling.
It's funny because one of my friends used to work out with us in the summer times at times. But we were training to go play hockey. He just wanted to work out with us.
Yeah.
And he liked it because he was in good shape or whatever, but we would get to a point where, you're about to hit the wall.
Yeah.
But you know that the true gains are on the other side of that. So we would pound through where he goes, I can't do that. Like, I'm not going to do this anymore. It's just that whole mental side that he liked training with us because we had, we just were maniacs and you just crush yourself in these workouts. But yeah, I can see where, you get to that point and you just start reconsidering your life, every choice you made.
I was running there about 15, 16K and I'm like, this is not fun.
Yeah. Why did I do this?
Yeah. But then when you finish, like, honestly, Joaquin, when I finished, I had to like bend over. I was gassed because I ran at a really good, and my endurance improved. I need to work on my speed now. So very happy. So my watch time was 1:55:27. My chip time for the Edmonton Marathon was 2 hours and 32 seconds. So there's that extra 800 meters.
So you saved yourself from the retirement.
Yeah. So what should I do next? Should I just run now and just screw all these marathons?
I think you need a little bit of cross training. You need speed, right?
Yes.
So now you need to get into the gym, hit some weights.
Yeah. But you're right, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Build the body.
Yeah, you need to build up. Then this is the tough part, is to build muscle at your age.
So then next year, my goal is 150, around there. Because I hit the 155, which I'm really proud of.
So how much long, we got to break this. We don't start talking about this till 27, right?
How about this? I won't talk about running anymore until 2027.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Yeah. I'm still going to train, though, the rest of this year. But I won't tell you about it.
Oh. I can't wait till you tell me what you're benching now.
That's never going to happen because I'll be embarrassed. Look at these arms, man. No, but yeah, it was fun all in all. And Reed, I got to see Reed before his run. It was very great to see him run there. And he killed it as well. And my buddy Dom, 129, buddy.
Wow.
Yeah. He's super duper fast.
What did Linkletter do?
102.
Jesus.
Or 104.
20 kilometers in an hour?
Yeah. So at the end of the day, with all this Edmonton Marathon gate, I will say this: when the elites and the pros they're telling you the course was longer, and they've done this course a lot. People that have ran this for decades saying that it was longer, like, there's something there. Just at the end of the day, if you were wrong, it's an honest mistake, and just maybe come out and say that, but don't blame the watches or the runners. Not everybody's watch can be that far off, because as far as it goes, GPS will always be a little off.
Yeah,
Joaquin.
it's not.
But
exact.
But a kilometer is too much.
It's like when my wife, like, I'm out at the grocery store, but there's a bar next to it or something, and my wife looks and finds my iPhone and goes, "Why are you at the bar?" And I go, "I'm buying groceries." It's a little off GPS.
Yeah. Jasmine says construction is not even screwing over drivers, but runners too. That's a good point.
It's terrible downtown still. Hey?
Oh, it's awful, buddy. But congratulations to everybody who ran the marathon, the half marathon, the 10K, and the 5K. Go buy your watch because there was an extra 8 to 1 kilometers added to it, 800 meters. So go buy your watch. Be proud of what you did. And hopefully for those Boston qualifiers, there is some sort of maybe they can fix the situation. And like you said, figure out the time for 21.1.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
all the people that were looking for Boston, they probably, like, your watch saves all that information. I don't see why you couldn't submit that to them and go, hey, look, this is what it was.
And there was
But
and I guess Dusty was saying, he's like, how about someone from the Edmonton Marathon and maybe some from these running clubs? How about they go out together and measure the road?
Exactly.
Yeah. Like, it's a very simple thing, but nonetheless, thank you for putting up with all my running talk throughout the year.
It's been a blast. But
And I felt great after too, Joaquin.
Oh, did you?
Consider last year.
How many beers did you crush after?
Well, me, Reed, and Dom met up, and we each had 3 pints. And I was telling the boys, like, Reed's always great, but when you get him out in the wild with a few pints, he's awesome.
He's really good.
Yeah, and we were sitting on a patio. It was good vibes.
Nice.
It was just nice. Yeah. Because last year I could barely walk after. Yeah. And then I'm going to show you a picture. They took a really good picture of me. I'm in full stride. I look
Oh, really?
my red shorts and my beautiful legs.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you, buddy.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Anyways, Benny is in the house as well. How you doing, Benjamin?
I'm good. I have a song for us about your running.
Oh, what's this?
Hernan doesn't have to talk about running anymore. Let's go. I'm kidding.
I love that.
Celebration. Good for you. No, good. Had a blast hosting your show yesterday, and it was fun. It was fun. The musical chairs at EST going around is pretty fun. So
yeah, it's great, man. And you know what? Everybody's getting the reps, and we have a solid staff. I'm biased, but I say the best in the city.
I think it's important to have a little variety, and I know, like, look, there's sometimes you have your favorites who you listen to on a regular basis, but to freshen it up here and there, I think is a good thing because everyone's different.
Are you saying you want me to take some days off?
No.
Oh.
You're fine. I don't want to work with Benny again.
Hey, fun show on tap. We got Mix It Up for Moscatel de Favayush coming up. We got Majeau Knows with Marc Majeau. We're going to talk lanterns. Man, what a show. 2 o'clock, Hall of 4 coming your way. So it'll be a non-sports fun topic. And then 2:20, Dan Ralph from the Canadian Press to go around the shift. Of course, the screw. Let's do a parlay. You guys hit the parlay yesterday?
Stella Blanca doesn't play till 5 today.
Coobs didn't hit though.
But Coops didn't hit, so I might go Stella Blanca.
Shocking. Coob didn't hit.
Yeah. Well, he's too confident.
This one from Duck Dad. I heard they had the right distances and route, but Coob deleted it. And Project says, good job, Project. Says he did his 10K in an hour and 2 minutes. That's awesome. Great stuff. Good stuff. Boys, we're getting closer to hockey season, man. Are you guys feeling that in the air right now?
No, there's too many mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's what, a month from a puck dropping in Rogers
crazy,
Place
man. Crazy.
Against the Winnipeg Jets, right?
And the three of us are going to be busy boys.
Busy
so.
boys.
Yeah.
Very busy boys.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I was saying it yesterday on the show, like just the storylines for this year.
Oh,
this is one of the most excited this is the most excited I've ever been watching an Oilers team in probably 4 or 5 years, and I get to cover it this year. Like, it's just like, to me, like all the storylines around this team. There will be nothing short of storylines to talk about and just entertainment.
Not only this team, but the whole Pacific Division's a enigma.
It's interesting.
To me. Really?
Well, you guys are talking about it too, guys.
Yeah,
that was
like the rankings. Like,
Yeah.
is Anaheim going to go back to being free points? Who can get your 2 points here?
Who's going to fall off? Who's going to be? Yeah, it's gonna be absolutely.
Kings are interesting to me. Mm-hmm. I mean, even like Calgary. Calgary and Vancouver? What is Calgary going to be in the murky middle again? You know?
Yeah. I don't think Calgary's gonna be that good.
No,
we all know Vancouver's gonna.
They're going to be they're going to be an honest team. I think. Like, they're going to win their games because teams aren't going to. They're going to just outwork teams, but they just don't have that. Superstar.
They'll make you grind out their wins.
Oh, yeah. You got to play the full 60 against them. You should win.
Yeah.
But if you don't, you're in trouble.
Yeah. Quickly, let's get to Noticias brought to you by the Edmonton Elks. The first half's done, but the Elks are just getting started. Lock in your 5-game ticket pack. Receive a $25 voucher. Get your at goelks.com/ticket our city every year. So Edmonton Elks back on the field. They'll host the Bombers on Friday night down at Commonwealth Stadium. This is pretty cool, Joaquin. J.J. Ross, the first player of the week, number 1. Player of the week, number 2, Cody Fajardo. Hey, how about that? Xander Horvath is the third. The Elks rolled. The Elks were good in that second half, especially. But man, did the Argos kick themselves in the nuts like 10 times in that game.
Think so?
They were bad.
Boy, was that the Argos being bad or just the Elks not allowing them to be good?
I think it's a bit of both because I still like the Argos were third in less than a yard and they ran a sweep.
Yeah.
Like that's just boneheaded, right? Like DeMonte Coxey, man. Like, what are you doing? Hold on to the damn ball. No, taking nothing away from the Elks. They were excellent in that game. They took care of business. Chad Kelly was not good either.
No.
Yeah. No,
and then
but
again,
that could have been the
defense. I think the defense was just they were because Kelly's so good at like his reads, and I mean he's a gunslinger, but they just didn't allow him to have any success. I don't think the Argos were good, but I just think it was a lot had to do. I look at it like what 70-30 defense of the Elks compared to the Argos playing.
I would agree with that. It was a hell of a game. Blue Jays started a 3-game set versus the Rays. They're a half game back of the last wild card spot. Jose Soriano goes to the mound. The Rays have kind of owned the Jays, so this is a big series.
This is tough.
And then some F1 news. Alex Albon has extended his contract with Williams Racing into 2027. That's not a lot of confidence, though. That's only one more year.
Yeah. And where else is he going to go?
Yeah. Like, and I was going to ask you this. Like, is Albon one of those guys that might be at a F1 in 2 years?
Unless something drastically changes with him, right?
Yeah.
And I guess it depends on a lot of other things behind the scenes.
Yeah.
How he helps in the development of the car, right? So, and I saw Cadillac hired a new team principal too, right?
Yeah.
So
A lot of movement. And they returned this week. That's going to be fun. Get your lineups in. Don't fudge up as Joaquin and I are at the bottom, but we're battling each other. Hey, hit us up on the Nasty Chat. River Cree Inbox, always presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino, 780-218-9999. Check out their Tap 25 restaurant where the entire menu is 50% off. 7 days a week from 2 to 5 p.m. Next up, we got Mix It Up for Moscatel de Falaus here on EST Afternoons. It's Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas, and here's Benny Thompson with your sports update.
The Toronto Blue Jays look to jump into a playoff spot today as they open a 3-game series against the Rays. Jose Soriano on the mound for Toronto, Nick Martinez for Tampa. Jays sit just a half a game back for a wildcard spot. That game gets going at 4:40. Further action around the majors. All teams are in action, highlighted by the Yankees in Baltimore to play the Orioles. Giants and Guardians duel. The Braves take on the Twins. The Diamondbacks are in Boston against the Red Sox. Quick note, in the CFL, former Elk Trey Ford is taking first-team reps for the Ticats. Hamilton takes on Toronto Saturday at 5. CFL also released their players of the week with Elks J.J. Ross and Cody Fajardo taking the first 2 spots. And in the WNBA, Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever take on the Toronto Tempo in Scotiabank Arena. Clark makes her Toronto debut today at 5. This sports update is brought to you by Capital Care. Enjoy an unforgettable dining experience right on the turf at Commonwealth Stadium. The Fest on Field August 19th helps raise funds for programs, equipment, and enhancements for those across Capital Care communities. Buy your tickets now at capitalcarefoundation.net. Hernan Salas, Joaquin Gage on the other side of the break. I'm Ben Thompson, and you're up to date.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric.
Marshall Ferguson, CFL on TSN.
I mean, heck, guys, I was covering the Philpott Bowl last week. During the pregame introductions, they're like, number 85, Jalen Philpott, and the crowd popped. Like, with my headset on, and I took my headset off, I'm like, oh my God, did they just actually like lose their minds in a pregame introduction? That never happens in the CFL. So, homegrown heroes, to me, the Alouettes have probably got 2 of the top 5 when it comes to Tyson and Davis Alexander right now. It's just the reality.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric. Weekday mornings, 6 to 9. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
The second half is yours. Bring the energy and walk in your seat with our new 5-game season pass, because the best way to experience Elks football is being there when it happens. For every tackle, every catch, every touchdown. Plus, every pass comes with a $25 voucher, so you're covered before you even take your seat. Half season, full energy. Get your season pass at goelks.com. Edmonton Elks, our city, our year.
Back to school? Really? Yay! Really. As things settle back into a school routine in your home, you may need extra space. Sentinel Storage is here to help with a store near you. Try 4 weeks free. Visit sentinelstorage.ca for details.
One moment, you're driving to work. The next, you're facing serious injuries, mounting paperwork, and insurance companies focused on their bottom line. That's where you want Rick Mallett and the team at Hammer Injury Law on your side. For more than 35 years, Rick has helped injured Albertans stand up to insurance companies and pursue the compensation they deserve, with no legal fees unless your case is successful. Serious injuries need the Hammer. Call 1-855-98-HAMMER.
What's that number again?
1-855-98-HAMMER. Or learn more at hammerinjurylaw.ca.
Somewhere, someone is sitting on a patio that is literally part of the parking lot. They're hot, uncomfortable, and bored. Do not be that person. The Canadian Brewhouse has a rooftop, real turf, misters, fire tables, patio games, big screens, and zero reason to be bored. This summer, your standards are higher than a parking lot, and you know it. The Canadian Brewhouse, Canada's best patios.
We're back here on EST Afternoons. How you doing on this Tuesday? It's beautiful out there, Joaquin. Beautiful. It's barbecue weather, my friend. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a late summer surge here, buddy, into September. I will not say no to that.
I always feel bad for the kids that got to go into classrooms and it's nice out.
Yeah, because they've had a crappy summer. Unless you went somewhere else. You right? Like,
well, again, I can't believe how green it is. Like, I was driving by a field the other day, and usually it's like a little brown, the grass hasn't grown. It was so lush and green. It was just crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But I hate that I'm harping on this way too much, but I don't know what it is. I need to start drinking DEET, I guess.
Yeah. This is EST Afternoons coming to you live from the William Huff Studios. Let's get to mix it up. Moscatel de Favallos. Hey, tomorrow we're going to chill that white wine tonight here.
Okay.
And then tomorrow we're going to sample it on the show. Because,
okay.
They also make red and white wine, which is absolutely delicious. But of course, it is brought to you by Adega de Favallos, the iconic producer of Moscatel de Favallos. It's an aperitif. Absolutely delicious. One of Portugal's most celebrated fortified wines. Hand-harvested grapes from the high-altitude vineyards of the Douro region. Generations of winemaking expertise blending tradition with modern precision. Available at your local liquor store. And if it isn't, ask for a Moscatel de Favallos. Please enjoy it responsibly. It is delicious. Coob tried it. We'll get Benny to try some this week as well. And like it says there in the liner, if your local liquor store doesn't have it, just ask them for it. Moscatel de Favallos. It is meant for an aperitif, but you can have it at any time. You can have it neat. You can have it with ice. You can mix it. And we'll be trying different things as well here, as they also make a beautiful a bunch of red and white wines that are absolutely delicious. The red we had was great.
Yeah. I tried the with an orange...
Peel?
No, with soda water. It was really good.
That's what I wanted to do. Yeah, with the soda water. Yeah, that's absolutely delicious.
I had my first glass of white wine last week.
Oh, yeah, he was.
First ever glass of wine.
And
I liked it. It was good. I tried the red wine too. It was good.
yeah.
So it's I'm a wine fan now.
You'll find you'll get the taste for what you like in terms of red and white. Like that'll come with time and maturity and all that, right, Joaquin? And how you want to eat, like, because that wine is great with food, right?
Yeah,
that's the big.
I had
thing.
an Italian restaurant, so I had that with my chicken parm. It was
Nice.
Look at you.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Growing up right before our eyes. It's a beautiful thing. All right, let's get into this for Mix It Up. For the first time in EA Sports NHL history, there is a 99 club. Do you want to guess who it is, Joaquin?
Wayne Gretzky.
Connor McDavid.
Oh,
That means he has a rating of 99. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And he's the first ever?
First ever in the EA Sports video game era.
Because there's an argument being made for the 94 EA Sports NHL where Ray Bork was 99.
It's not EA technically. It's not the EA Sports NHL brand.
But it wasn't an EA Sports NHL 94?
Yeah, it was just NHL 94. I believe that's what the argument is. So that's the technicality behind it. Ray Bork had a 99 card. Mario Lemieux was 100 overall, I believe, in one game. So, like, they've had this. It's just, to me, they worded it this way. They're bringing back the 99 overall guys. And so Connor McDavid's the only one. A stat, you can see in his like individual stats now, he has 97 defensive awareness.
Who does?
Connor McDavid.
Well, that's completely wrong.
I saw that.
his defensive awareness is to predict that where the puck might go so he can have a breakaway.
Let me see what Barkov's is, because if he has a higher one than Barkov, then what are we doing?
They obviously haven't watched Connor McDavid play defense. So. Okay, quickly. Only forwards ratings came out. Who's the highest rated right winger? Do you think, Joaquin? I'll give you a hint. European.
Rantanen?
No.
European.
From Russia.
Oh, Kuch.
Yeah. Who's the highest ranked left winger?
Kempe?
Nope. Also from
He's not
Russia.
even top 10.
Really?
I know. I was stunned.
Who's not top 10?
Kempe on top 10 left wingers.
Russian as well.
I don't know.
Kirill Kaprizov.
Oh, Creel. The trio.
Yeah.
Why? I guess. How many points did he have last year? 80?
He missed a lot of time.
Yeah,
too.
he did.
So McDavid's 99, McKinnon and Kucherov are 97. Leon Draisaitl comes in at 96.
Okay.
Yeah. Pasternak at 95. Crosby, Celebrini, Barkov also at 95.
Oh, really?
Mikko Rantanen and Kaprizov and Eichel and Jack Hughes at 94.
Okay. That's all right. Oh, yeah.
How do you? Yeah, because you can see what's Barkov's defense?
97 as well.
Come on.
Cager doesn't like that.
Sidney Crosby has 95 defensive awareness.
Come on. Hey, listen, like Connor McDavid's great, but like he shouldn't be a 97 defense. And I'm not saying he should be a 50, but like, come on.
This is where the EA guys got to kind of talk to hockey people a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so they use ever since NHL has turned to NHL Edge, they made that website. They use those. Yeah. So like the example I was saying yesterday, or maybe it was off the air. I think it was on the Hangout. Was Kasperi Kapanen, for example, one of the fastest in the NHL. Like when he gets going, he's one of the fastest in the NHL. Yes, he's a bottom sixer in Oilers. He's a second liner, but sometimes, like if they were to have a guy low overall, they wouldn't factor in that he's actually one of the fastest guys in the NHL. Now with the NHL Edge, you can see that Kapanen has one of the highest speed bursts in the NHL. So now he has 93 speed. He's still an 81 overall, but he's still 93 speed. So they've adjusted the stats, like the individual stats, better with the NHL Edge. But yeah, I think the defensive awareness and offensive awareness factor in to the overall the most out of any other stat, which is why I think they bumped up to 97 for McDavid so they can get him 99.
Oh, I see.
So, but instead, he only has 399 stats though. That's the thing. Like, I
what
believe
are
it's
speed, stick handling?
Yeah, puck control. Yes. and passing.
Okay. Because Max Majeau makes a good point. He goes, defensive awareness doesn't take into account effort, though.
I guess.
Right?
No.
And the effort on the 2 stars of the Oilers sometimes is lacking in the defensive.
So what would that be then? Like discipline?
Maybe it would be like he could. I think he would add that into. Well, he couldn't put it in conditioning, right?
Because his endurance is 95.
Yeah.
Aggression is 80. Body checking 86. Strength 93. Poise.
He's a good checker though. Like he can lay some hits.
Yeah, he's laid some big hits. Like, yeah, 100%. Actually, sorry, his speed isn't even 99. Oh. His offensive awareness 99, passing and puck control are 99, deking 98, speed 98, acceleration 98, agility 98. But only 399 stats. That to me is like you drop his defensive awareness down, bump up some of those, and hopefully that gets you 99.
It's funny because it should actually have a setting that how fast they are with and without the puck, right?
Yeah.
Because McDavid, you could argue that he's faster with the puck than without it.
So it's funny that you say that because there's these thing in games called X Factors, and so they're like basically like kind of like superstar powers or whatever, and so each player has their own and whatever, and so McDavid's got the best one, or McDavid's got 3, and you can have a maximum of 3. One of the X Factors is called wheels. And so when in game it factors, when the player has the puck, it lowers the speed by 3. Mm-hmm. But if you have wheels, it cancels that out.
Oh,
so guys with wheels get to stay with their high speed. So that's McDavid. McDavid would have that.
Is there any other player you guys think should be at 99?
I have time for McKinnon. I do.
I think McKinnon should be there.
Yeah.
I got time for Makar a little bit too. What's Makar? Or they don't have
that out. He was 95 last year. I think they'll keep him there. They can keep him at 95.
Benny, have you sent Majeau the link?
Oh, yeah, I got you. Let me do that.
Okay. Yeah, it's interesting with these games nowadays. Good thing I don't play them anymore. But Connor McDavid, the first player ever to be a 99 overall. Joaquin.
Do you think he goes home and plays himself?
Yeah.
I would.
For sure.
Yeah.
And Leon's 96, which is pretty. He's the only 96 for forwards.
Yeah, they have him a solid gap, like in his own tier, I guess.
Do they keep the stats when you play like Olympic mode? Are they always the same?
Yep. So they, I don't mind it. Like they have Draisaitl at 4, which I think makes sense. You got, to me, like I'm surprised McKinnon's 2 overalls lower than McDavid. Make it at least, if you're gonna have McDavid in his own tier, have McKinnon at 98, but
yeah, no, for sure. Portion of this hour brought to you by the Canadian Brew House. Why wait for a good time? Started early at the CBH. Happy hour runs Monday to Saturday, 2 to 6 p.m. with deals starting at $3.99. Your couch can compete the Canadian Brew House. Like always, we're coming to you live from William Huff Studios. It's Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas here on EST Afternoons. The River Korean box is 780-218-9999. Make sure you check out their happy hour. 525 drinks, Sunday to Thursday. 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Joaquin and I will be trying some white wine tomorrow. Yeah, you better believe we are. It's going to be great. All right, on the other side of the break.
Bring the fish.
The tuna. Majeau Knows, becoming one of the best segments on EST Afternoons with Marc Majeau from the MCTV podcast. Lots to get to with Marc, so don't go anywhere. That's all coming up next year on EST Afternoons.
The Toronto Blue Jays are looking to jump into a playoff spot today as they open a 3-game series against the Tampa Bay Rays. Jose Soriano gets the start for Toronto while Nick Martinez takes the ball for Tampa Bay. The Jays sit just a half game back of a wild card spot with first pitch set for 4:40. Around the majors, every team is in action today. The Yankees visit the Orioles in Baltimore. The Giants take on the Guardians. The Braves battle the Twins, and the Diamondbacks are in Boston to face the Red Sox. Quick notes in the CFL, former Elks quarterback Trey Ford is taking first-team reps for Hamilton. Hamilton takes on Toronto Saturday at 5 o'clock. The CFL also announced its Players of the Week with Elks linebacker J.J. Ross and quarterback Cody Fajardo taking the top 2 spots. And in the WNBA, Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever take on the Toronto Tempo at Scotiabank Arena. Clark makes her Toronto debut today with tip-off set for 5 o'clock. The sports update is brought to you by Windsor Plywood Leduc. Locally owned and operated since 1993, they're more than just plywood. They offer everything from doors and flooring to decking, fencing, and custom millwork. Windsor Plywood Leduc, the experts you need to know. Marc Majeau on the other side of the break for Majeau Knows. I'm Ben Thompson, and you're up to date.
The EST Hangout.
I always tell myself now, and I think it's starting to really show in my game. I just, nice and easy. I say that. Nice and easy swing trip. Just nice and easy.
What it has to be.
Yeah, nice and easy. Like,
You
play
sound like happy.
It's funny when I say that, and then I just completely shake it. Then I really sound like happy. God damn. You know, beep, beep, beep.
The EST Hangout, presented by Sentinel Storage. Weekday mornings 9 to 11, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Ready to raise the stakes? At Play Alberta, bigger bets and buy-ins are now available for nearly all live dealer games. From blackjack to baccarat, your favorite tables are waiting to deal you in. Whether you're kicking back at home or looking for some fun on the go, now's your chance to enhance your Play Alberta experience with new elevated stakes. Visit playalberta.ca/EST to learn more. That's playalberta.ca/EST. Must be 18 plus to play. If you gamble, use your game sense. At Firehouse Subs, our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
Time for a new career in 2026? Or maybe your kid is still pondering their path. Good news! Weiss Johnson is hiring. It's Dennis, and not only are we hiring for heating and air conditioning, we're also looking for experienced plumbers and gas fitters. With the growth in residential development, there's no shortage of opportunities at Weiss Johnson. Choose your path with us. Learn from one of the industry leaders, and we will grow together. Receive great benefits and school reimbursement as well. Visit weiss-johnson.com today.
Looking for quality building materials and friendly advice? Visit us at Windsor Plywood Leduc, family owned and locally run since 1993. From interior materials for doors, flooring, baseboards, and all the finishing touches to all you need for your outdoor projects like cedar lumber for decks and fences. Plus, all the plywood you'd need. Our full-time on-staff carpenter can help with anything odd-sized or custom. And from domestic hardwoods to exotic selections, we've got you covered. And if we don't have it, we'll track it down for you. Windsor Plywood Leduc. We're the experts you need to know.
We're back here on EST Afternoons. Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas, Benny Thompson with you. It's been a fun show already. It's only going to get better. As like always, all our guests are brought to you by Oil Country Towing, Edmonton's most trusted 24/7 roadside rescue team. Fast, safe, and reliable for over 15 years. Whether it's a game day or a snowstorm, we work as hard as your favorite team to get you going. Call 780-986-6088 for all your towing needs. And with that, we bring in, for Majeau Knows, Marc Majeau from the MCTV podcast. Marc, how you doing today, my friend?
Gentlemen, I'm doing fantastic. How are you guys doing today?
Oh, can't complain, buddy. The sun is shining, and that is always great. Always great. All right, Marc, let's kick it off with the new show that dropped on Sunday, Lanterns. Again, I was telling Joaquin, I'm getting back into this world that you and Joaquin absolutely love and watch everything. And I had to do some research too, just to get familiarized with the story again. But I'll be honest, Marc, I saw it yesterday on my day off, and I thought it was absolutely fantastic. I think the two main actors are great. I thought the story was good. Let's start with the good though, Marc, because you had a post saying that you absolutely effing loved it. Just your thoughts on episode 1.
Yeah, I thought it was the perfect start to introduce us to these characters. When they were writing the show and talking in like pre-production and whatnot, the writers were saying we're kind of making a True Detective set in space or set in science fiction. I always roll my eyes when people say that because we've heard a lot of comparisons to a lot of movies and a lot of stuff, but I don't know about you guys. Watching that first 10 minutes, it felt a lot like True Detective in space.
Yeah, it did.
And True Detective is one of the biggest hits from HBO in the last 10 or so years. So they kind of took that template of an adult murder mystery that just happens to have characters that we're super familiar with. And we haven't had a lot of live action Green Lanterns in the past. So this is kind of the perfect way to reintroduce these characters. I was talking to a friend of mine who doesn't really follow this genre stuff too much. If it's a good show, he'll jump in from time to time. But we're just discussing how, it just happens to be a really good show that you don't have to know everything heading into it, right? Like Hernan, you were saying you did a bit of research heading in, but it wasn't required.
No,
they kind of tell you everything you need to know. That's what a good TV show does. Truly, is it's for the fans, but it also can welcome in a bunch of the quote unquote normal folks.
And maybe I liked it because it was very True Detective to start. Like
probably.
Do you know what I mean? Like I was probably
totally,
and then you get the stories and all that. And I was telling Joaquin, I think the two main actors are just fantastic though. I've seen him in other shows and I've always liked their work, but they're really good in this one. Joaquin?
No, I was interested to see how they were going to move forward with it, right? Because everyone kind of knows Hal Jordan is, well, not everybody, but I wasn't a huge Green Lantern guy, but I like the fact that both Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart are there, and and he's training the young recruit, and there's not too much stuff with the ring yet. Right, like you can see it's powerful and things like that, but he spoiler alert, he creates a can opener at one point, right? Like just subtle things like that are really cool, and the whole mystery of it all. And if you haven't seen it, once I think the real hook of the whole episode is the interrogation scene. Obviously, right? That's just. It's crazy the questions asked and what transpires at the end of it. That's when it really sunk its hooks into me going, gosh, why didn't they drop the whole series?
I'm glad they didn't drop the whole series, so we have stuff to, because I would have watched it all by now.
I would have been tired Monday.
It's hard to keep up with these kinds of things. But that interrogation scene, and to Hernan's point, both the leads, Aaron Pierre and Kyle Chandler, are awesome. I think we all have more history with Kyle Chandler, but I love the way he's portrayed Hal Jordan. In the comics, he's a cocky test fighter pilot, right? Like to the T. But I love how they played him with a little bit of kind of an older edge to him. Like he's clearly been around for 30 years in this universe, so he's clearly been around and seen some things, but he's jaded, but he's like the lovable kind of jaded. He's not an anti-hero by any sense of the word. You're still rooting for him, but you kind of tell like he's rough around the edges. You mentioned he makes the can opener. He makes the money to put into the jukebox. Like the fact that he is a little reckless with one of the most powerful tools in the universe, I thought was really, really well done. And that interrogation scene kind of shows the experience that in this universe Hal has. He's seen everything. When we first get to that football field, he sniffs it out instantaneously what's going on, right? It's almost a little bit like Sherlock Holmes, that he can kind of reconstruct what happened in his head before he gets there. And that interrogation scene, when he starts pulling out the threads, I don't know if you guys have had the conversation or if you guys talk about what it's like using chatbots like ChatGPT or Claude or anything. He's talking to that person like it's a chat box. Like, that's you're not right. And you can see the wheels start to turn in the person he's interrogating. Like, okay, well, he called me on this. So you can almost see the wheels kind of turning. And the reference to Harry Potter, he's trying to sniff out who exactly it is. And the one line that really cracked me up is he asked about who the president is. And he goes, it's Barack Obama. And Hal Jordan responds, you living in rural Nebraska don't have an opinion on Barack Hussein Obama. Just that one little snippet reminds you where you are also in the time frame as well, right? Like we're 10 years in the past. that I could have watched 10 more minutes of that. We saw how smart the interrogee was by asking a question about his ring, saying, hey, I know you got the ring, but how much charge you got in that bad boy? And kind of setting up. And there was potential that these timelines could have been wonky, but I thought similar to like the Odyssey that came out earlier this summer, they're really good at telling you what part of the story you're in, right? You never felt lost. It was clear when you were in 96, clear when you were in 2016, and very clear when you were in 2026 as well.
Marc Majeau from the MCTV podcast joining us here for Majeau Knows segment. Let's get to the bad. I was online yesterday and seeing a lot of the different takes, and one of the more positive ones is that a lot of people like that it wasn't just based on the ring. Like it's part of it, but it's not the main, because I guess some movies before that or whatever were more focused on the ring. But a lot of the negativity comes from, I think, the diehards, Mark, the hardcores that are into kind of the Green Lantern and all that, because they were upset that a lot of the scenes, there could have been two or three scenes. They said they could have done without, and they're also saying that it's too dark and too True Detective like. What do you have to say about the negative reviews it's getting? Yeah,
if you try to please everyone, you're going to please no one. The internet is really good at telling you why the thing you like stinks.
Yeah.
And that's, even if it's the greatest thing in the world, you will certainly find some detractors. And I think the showrunners certainly knew this heading in. Damien Lindelof is the showrunner. He's been writing TV for 20 plus years. He was one of the masterminds behind Lost. He was one of the guys behind The Leftovers. And I think his experience doing the Watchmen series really prepared him for this. I don't know if you guys watched the Watchmen series from about 5 or 6 years ago.
I'm too in, but it's fantastic. I've loved the Watchmen. Go ahead, Mark. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, no, but the thing is with that is that was a big swing to take an iconic story and tell a sequel that wasn't part of the comics, right? Like Watchmen had a movie that was pretty accurate to the story, but to then tell a sequel, and then what that sequel's about, a lot of people get uncomfortable with race relations and stuff, right? So the fact that they're able to make a really impressive miniseries based on IP, but tell a new story, I thought was really tricky. And I think that's what Damon Lindelof and his crew signed up for. You know that there's always going to be some detractors. I try not to focus on the negative stuff, purely because there's enough negative stuff. Throw a rock, you'll find someone complaining about things. I get that maybe some of the diehards don't want to watch it, and that's fine, man. You can go, there are 60 years of Green Lantern stories you can go back and read if the story isn't for you. But I think the fact that this show it's only one episode in, right? But I think it's done a really good job at balancing. Let's introduce new fans, because we don't want this to be gatekeepy, and we don't want this to be just for the hardcores. One thing I hate about this kind of fandom, whether it's comic books, whatever, is just how gatekeepy and pretentious it can truly be. It's like they don't want any new fans.
Yeah.
And the more the merrier, man. If you guys have ever gone to a comic expo or even just really been around true fandom, it's some of the most welcoming groups you'll ever meet. So yeah, I'm sure the internet hates some of it, but I think everyone in this conversation and most people listening were a big fan of it. And I think our countdowns are set for next Sunday night, because this is the prime, like, it's cool to watch the HBO Prime Sunday night show. It feels like a cultural phenomenon that they kind of own that hour. So that's what I say to the haters.
It has the feeling of a definite water cooler kind of show, right? For a lot of people. But Mark, I mean, like you said, that's only been one episode. I believe there's 8 more to go, or 7 more to go. DC always seems to be playing catch up to Marvel. In your opinion, I mean, this is, again, it's one episode, but could this kind of reset the balance of good DC content and go up against some Marvel shows? Because we do have Vision coming out soon on Disney Plus.
Yeah, it's tough because I feel like DC, I don't want to say they've gotten off to a rocky start in DC 2.0. I really liked Superman. Hard to believe it came out a year ago. I wasn't the biggest fan of Supergirl, but I feel like the reason I think Lanterns is so successful is because it's so different from some of the other projects.
Yeah.
James Gunn and Peter Safran are the heads of DC Studios, and they've jumped over from Marvel as well. So while James Gunn is certainly a talented director, I like a lot of his stuff. I think sometimes you get tired of one singular voice trying to tell one singular story. So the fact that James Gunn is just kind of a producer on this, gets to sign off on things, I think is probably for the best right now. As for playing catch up, I would have said possibly had Spider-Man not grossed like $2 billion over the last 3 weeks. So maybe right now they're catching up. I don't think Vision Quest is going to have maybe the impact that Lanterns is having right now, but I think Avengers Doomsday will probably. So I think DC, it's hard to look at a race one or the other. I think DC just has to focus on what's in front of them and putting out good content rather than trying to think 10 years down the road. Just give me something good right up front. Because Marvel clearly, while there's been some ups and downs, they have that roadmap pretty well established for the next 5 or 6 years. Like we know 3 Marvel movies that are getting released in 2028. We're not even done 2026 yet, and they already have 3 on the calendar 3 years from now. So I think we can have a conversation, but I still think Marvel is ahead just based on the juggernaut they've had without any real resets for the last, almost 20 years.
It's like Hernan and Dom. Like Dom runs his race. He's Marvel. Hernan's just got to focus on his and do do it right.
Yeah.
I'm DC.
Congratulations!
You're DC.
Congratulations on that, buddy. That's big. That was your 3rd half marathon. Second. Good for you. That's 2 more than I've ever run. So good for you, pal.
Thanks, buddy. Hey, before we get to Majeau's question for us, Max Pazuzu has a question for Mark. Says, is he a Sean Levi fan, and is he confident that Ghost Rider and Starfighter are in good hands with him?
That's a really good question. I think Sean Levy is a very competent director. I've never watched a Sean Levy movie and been like, oh my God, that was the greatest thing ever. He's done a lot of really good stuff, done a lot of really watchable stuff. It's interesting because clearly Disney has confidence in Sean Levy, giving him the keys to Ghost Rider as well as a Star Wars movie. So I think clearly he has the secret sauce that he knows his movies at minimum are going to make $500 million. So having said that, we had a really in-depth conversation actually about Sean Levy, kind of the new Disney kind of golden child, because he really is the only guy who's banked up a couple of these franchises right now. I'm excited because we haven't seen a live action Ghost Rider in almost 20 years. And I think those Nicolas Cage movies from the mid-aughts were very much of that time. They don't really hold up very well. I'm excited to see his new version, but I'm a little more intrigued about what his Star Wars movie is going to be, because it's not a Skywalker saga movie. And for those who don't really quite understand, there's like there's the Skywalker movies, the episodes 1 through 9. Those are telling the story of the Skywalkers. And then there's kind of the rest. There's the Mandalorian, there's Skeleton Crew, or those are kind of offshoots. Star Wars Starfighter is something completely unrelated to anything. I believe it takes place 5 years after episode 9. So it's kind of a clean slate that they can work with. Clearly they had an idea. Clearly they had a megastar in Ryan Gosling that wanted to be in it. And clearly Disney was okay with writing a blank check to those guys. So they know something about it. I'm always in the bag for this, but I'll end this by saying I'm cautiously optimistic for what Sean Levy can bring to both Marvel and Star Wars.
And what do you got for us, buddy?
So I heard you guys chatting video games before, and it's awesome. We're having Benny behind the scenes as well. I've been following his NHL, and God, it just brings me back when I would play NHL hours and hours a day. But I'm a little surprised this is the first time EA Sports has actually handed out 99. Especially, I figured they maybe would have done it after McDavid didn't he have 160 points a couple of years ago? The year he had 64 goals or whatever. I'm surprised it's taken this long, but I'm very cool they finally got into it now. But for you guys, I know we're all different kind of eras and generations here, but what's the best sports video game ever? Doesn't have to be a single player, but I think we've all spent some time with either a Sega Genesis or a PlayStation or something. What's coming to mind when you guys think about the best sports video game ever?
Probably the most fun I ever had playing a video game with my teammates at the time was Tiger Woods golf.
That's a good one.
It was a lot because you could customize your player too, right? You could buy, you had to win and buy the special Oakleys and the shirts and the shoes and the different clubs that you could buy. If I look back, it probably looked terrible, but I think we actually played in a like a cup format where we all had teams and did a Ryder Cup right all together one time. Yeah. So that's the first one to come to mind. That was a lot of fun to play with other people, but honorable mention to actually Madden is what was fun too.
Yeah, when NHL 94 dropped, it was the first time you had an NHL game with real players and lines. And it was just unbelievable. I remember playing the crap out of that game. We have it in our arcade machine here, and we still play it. It's you compare it to this day and age, it's nothing. But it still holds for me. Like, I still have fun playing that game. I agree with Gager. I think Madden's got to be up there. I mean, pick the year you want. I think the Michael Vick one was fantastic. When you played with Michael Vick too, was great. And then one that we play a lot here is Tecmo. I think Tecmo is one of those games that's just, no matter how old you are or how the graphics look, you still want to play it. You still want to play it. So I know you said one, but I think those three are the top for me.
Yeah, those are fantastic, and I have close answers as well. I have NHL 95. I know, and I think 94, I think, is, people agree, is the better one, but I've spent more time playing 95. I actually recently bought a new Sega Genesis, and it's unbelievable the muscle memory that I picked up playing NHL 95, right? I probably hadn't played it in 25, 26 years. Yeah. But with that controller in my hand, I knew exactly what to do. I knew exactly how to change my lines, all that kind of stuff. That's one that jumps out to me. Madden as well. I saw actually a stand-up comedian talk about how the best Madden game is whatever one came out when you were 14 years old. When you can just, like, there were like July and August when I was 13, 14 years old. I played Madden for like 8 hours a day, nonstop. That one's fun. But I do think my favorite one of all time, I think Matthew Owanek would maybe agree with this too, is MVP Baseball 2005 for PlayStation 2. It had Manny Ramirez on the front. It was the last of that series for PS2. The pitching mechanics were perfect. The hitting mechanics were as good as you were going to get. It was, looking back, the graphics aren't like the greatest, but in 2005 they were. And guys, when you were in a mix, if you had a pitcher with a curveball or a slider, you could just dot that zone and it was so much fun. So I just think about the hours I've spent playing video games. I don't have as nearly as much time as I used to, obviously, but I still like to fire up the games every once in a while. I haven't played NHL, a new one, in a few years. I'm almost afraid to play it now. Yeah. I feel like the game has absolutely just zipped past me. But I'll always have a soft spot for some of those early 2000s EA Sports releases. Yeah, we get our fixture with the arcade machine. I mean, it's a stand-up. It's a little bit different, but we still get able to play those. Mark, just yes or no, have you seen Ted Lasso yet? Not yet, but I'm going to watch because the second episode comes out, I think, tonight or tomorrow. So I'm going to watch both. 2 episodes are out already. Oh, perfect. So next week, because Corey was grinding me to watch Ted Lasso. Okay, so I just want to get your thoughts. I don't want to spoil anything, so I'll just leave it at that. I'll say Corey, I won't say he hates everything. Corey's a little tougher of a gauge than me. Corey loves the first 2 episodes. Oh, okay. So that has me intrigued about it. So yes, I will have a report next week. Quickly before you guys kick me out, are any of you guys watching Reacher on Prime Video?
I didn't watch the last season, so I started rewatching last season. Like, I was 2 episodes in because I'm on the 3rd one. Because I read the reviews and they say it's great. Yeah, it's not going to win any Emmys. No, like, it's not the greatest show, but it knows exactly what it is. Yeah. And if you want 45 minutes of just good old fashioned, like it feels like a throwback. It feels like something you'd watch on network TV in the 90s, just with a lot more violence. So if anyone is on the fence about the new season of Reacher, it's just as ridiculous as you would want it to be. Perfect. Mark, you're the best, buddy. Thank you for taking the time. We'll talk next week. Always appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Right. That's Marc Majeau from the MCTV podcast. Of course, friend of EST on our station as well. Just go to @MCTV podcast on Twitter, and they put up their lineups and what's coming up and recap of all. It's a great, great podcast. You do not want to miss it. And Caster's asking, should he get Crave TV for Lanterns? Yes. It's like, it started off great. Yeah. Like, that was a unbelievable episode where the whole, like, within the first 3 minutes I go, gosh, I hope they drop 2. I know.
And I was like, damn it. And then there's a rumor that it was on Apple, but if you clicked on it on Apple, it just went to nothing. Yeah. So next Sunday. Okay, we got to get out. Hour 2 coming up. Dan Ralph from the Canadian Press. Hall of 4 coming up next. Screw it. Let's do a parlay. We're back here with Hour 2 on EST Afternoons.
The Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne.
I put down play of the year. I'm going to go with a play that did not result in a score. But this play really made me think you got to believe in this team. You got to watch right down to the wire. 3rd and 10 to TJ Luther.
Yes.
Keeping that game alive.
Yeah. And there was 4 defenders circling TJ Luther. It was a great throw from Cody
The Reed
Fajardo.
Wilkins Show with Jay Milne. Weekday afternoon 3 to 6. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
The second half is yours. Bring the energy and walk in your seat with our new 5-game season pass, because the best way to experience Elks football is being there when it happens. For every tackle, every catch, every touchdown. Plus, every pass comes with a $25 voucher, so you're covered before you even take your seat. Half season, full energy. Get your season pass at goelks.com. Edmonton Elks, our city, our year.
One moment, you're driving to work. The next, you're facing serious injuries, mounting paperwork, and insurance companies focused on their bottom line. That's where you want Rick Mallett and the team at Hammer Injury Law on your side. For more than 35 years, Rick has helped injured Albertans stand up to insurance companies and pursue the compensation they deserve, with no legal fees unless your case is successful. Serious injuries need the Hammer. Call 1-855-98-HAMMER.
What's that number again?
1-855-98-HAMMER. Or learn more at hammerinjurylaw.ca. One moment, you're driving to work. The next, you're facing serious injuries, mounting paperwork, and insurance companies focused on their bottom line. That's where you want Rick Mallett and the team at Hammer Injury Law on your side. For more than 35 years, Rick has helped injured Albertans stand up to insurance companies and pursue the compensation they deserve, with no legal fees unless your case is successful. Serious injuries need the Hammer. Call 1-855-98-HAMMER.
What's that number again?
1-855-98-HAMMER. Or learn more at hammerinjurylaw.ca.
The Canadian Brewhouse has a happy hour for any scenario. Had a good day? It's time for happy hour. Bad day? Oof, happy hour. Boss said great job? Happy hour. Boss said let's circle back? Ugh, definitely happy hour. Got a promotion? Happy hour. Spilled coffee on your shirt 5 minutes after getting dressed? Ugh, happy hour. So whether you're celebrating or recovering, our happy hour starts at just $3.99. The Canadian Brewhouse. Your day just got happier.
The Toronto Blue Jays are back in action today as they open a 3-game series against the Tampa Bay Rays with a chance to move into a playoff spot. Jose Soriano gets the start for Toronto while Nick Martinez takes the mound for Tampa. The Jays are just a half game out of a wild card spot with first pitch set for 4:40. Elsewhere around the major leagues, all 30 teams are in action. The Yankees visit the Orioles, the Giants take on the Guardians, the Braves battle the Twins, and the Diamondbacks face the Red Sox in Boston. Over in the CFL, former Elks quarterback Trey Ford is taking first-team reps with Hamilton. Hamilton will host the Toronto Argonauts Saturday at 5 o'clock. The CFL also announced its Players of the Week with Elks linebacker J.J. Ross and quarterback Cody Fajardo earning the top 2 spots. And in the WNBA, Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever visit the Toronto Tempo at Scotiabank Arena. Clark is making her Toronto debut today with tip-off scheduled for 5 o'clock. I'm Ben Thompson. That was your sports update. The second hour of EST Afternoon starts right now.
We're back here, hour 2 on EST Afternoons, live from the William Huff Studios. Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas, Benny Thompson with you. Dan Ralph coming up in about 10 minutes time from the Canadian Press to go around the CFL. Lots of interesting storylines. President of the Red Black steps down. What's going to happen in Calgary? Good thing they're on a bye week, though, to see what the status of Mills and VAR. And then the biggest one, Joaquin, I think is, and Cody Fajardo said it, we're not a good team. We're a great team. So the Elks good. And I posed it like this to Dusty when he asked me today. He asked me and I said, I think they're a really good team. I truly do. Are they great? I think they're getting there. I think that's fair. And so I just want to get someone from who's out on the East Coast to see kind of what his thoughts are, right? Mm-hmm. So it's going to be very interesting conversation there for sure. All right. I just got to switch a few things here. Sorry. Got to do Hall of 4 a little bit quickly. You guys had a fun topic yesterday as well. We're going to do the same thing. We'll go back to sports tomorrow. So we have already done pizza toppings, right? And you guys did Appies yesterday, right?
Yes.
What was the final 4, if you don't mind?
Who won the last one?
It was potato skins.
Potato skins.
Oh, okay.
Late entry comes in and makes it.
So was it wings?
Wings.
Okay, that's a staple.
Mm-hmm.
Nachos.
Yeah.
Okay, and dry ribs, fries.
That was discussed.
That was
But we went with a different meat.
Different meat. I don't know.
What was it again?
Steak bites.
Steak bites.
Oh, okay, that's fair. And then potato skins one.
Potato skins
over fries, eh?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think we
fries,
consider fries. Like
fries comes with
it's a
too
side.
much stuff.
Yeah, it's
right?
it's a side.
Do you ever just order fries?
I do sometimes. It's weird, I know.
No, I've done it too, but not often.
Yeah.
No.
That comes with my
It'll
burger.
be like, it'll come with
my wings or whatever.
Because it's funny because my mom's always like, she'll get her dish and then she's like, can I get a side of fries?
Okay.
Yeah, just
but then again, it's the side of fries. It's not an appy.
Yeah, I guess.
That's
a good point. So today the topics, it's going to be a fun one. Chips, soft drinks, cereals, chocolate bars, fast food, and video games. And here we go. Oh, I got to spin it on the other one, boys. My bad. What's it going to land on today for the Hall of 4 with Joaquin Gage, Benny Thompson, and Hernan Salas?
Because Proof had his set for like 80 minutes. To spin.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Soft drinks.
Soft drinks. The Hall of 4 for soft drinks. YouTube Trev says jalapeno poppers would have made his top 4.
Trev's kind of a soft drink. Can I pick him?
Boys, this is interesting because there's a lot of great soft drinks. Now, I think most of us don't really indulge in soft drinks anymore, especially you and I at our age.
Yeah.
I still I need a fix of a nice Coca-Cola, though. I won't lie. But where do you guys want to start? I think Coca-Cola is a must, but I want to get your thoughts.
Yeah, I'm a Coke guy. Never was a Pepsi guy.
Never a Pepsi guy.
I will swear by one of the greatest culinary combinations is a Domino's pepperoni pizza with a Coke. It is the best.
Yes.
I'm going to go get one.
See, everybody has their thing, but
that's bad.
A nice cold Coca-Cola with salt and vinegar chips for me.
Yeah. What a combo. That's an odd combo.
You eat the chips, it's a little salty, and then
salt and vinegar chips. But
okay. I love them, but I don't know. To me, massive root beer guy.
Yeah,
massive root beer guy.
Bark says bite, baby.
Yeah. So to me, I would push for that Coke. I'm a Pepsi guy over Coke slightly by a smidge, but I have no problem with Coke.
He's trying to hate Benny.
YouTube Trev says Pepsi over Coke.
It's just slightly.
Okay, so let's just go through them. We have root beer.
We're doing a blind taste test for these bozos. Soon.
We have Orange Crush, Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper. We have root beer. We have Tahiti Treat. We have the Grape Pop. We have the Lime Crush. We have
no Sprite mentioned yet.
Sprite. We have Ginger Ale. Ginger Ale's a go.
Okay. I'm going to throw a dark horse out there, and you guys haven't had this, but I swear by it. In Sweden, It only comes out in Christmas, and Christmas in Sweden is called Jul, and it's Julmust. And sometimes they do have it at IKEA, but it's not the same. It is like, it's Coke, but better. It's so good. And maybe it was just because I was there. I know it's not going to make it, so honorable mention to Julmust. But yeah, my second, gotta go ginger ale.
Oh, yeah. What about, I'm just throwing these out. I'm not saying they're on the list. Fresca, cream soda.
Yeah.
I love a good cream soda. But you're right. Okay, so the top two are Coca-Cola and ginger ale.
That's what I'm going with so far.
I'm shocked ginger ale is that big of a lock for you guys. I'm surprised.
Wait till you have kids and they're sick.
Ginger ale's good when you're sick. Ginger ale's good when you're thirsty. Ginger ale's good with a cocktail.
I was gonna say, is versatility? Is versatility a factor in this? Like, is this? Are these allowed to be mixed? Are we taking diet variations?
Yes, of course.
Sure. You can throw your.
Then
don't even say Diet Coke because I'll walk over there and slap you, man.
Diet Coke over Coke Zero, not even a question.
No,
not even close.
Diet Coke is gross.
Diet Coke. You know what they call that? A fridge cigarette. That's what they call.
Oh no, I don't know, man.
Fridge dart.
A lot of votes for Dr. Pepper. I don't mind it.
To me, I think, at least for my generation, the goats are Coke and the Dr. Pepper's right there with it.
I think Dr. Pepper's huge.
I would lean more towards a root beer.
Yeah, me too. I think a root beer is more classic.
Yeah, I would go with a Barks. Root beer.
Yeah.
Barks or A&W for me.
Any love for Mountain Dew?
Yeah.
I'm not a big Mountain Dew.
I tried to be.
Damn.
I can't.
It's all right.
I just can't.
So if we have Coca-Cola, does that automatically void Pepsi?
Yes.
Yes.
You can't have both.
You can't have both.
Okay, so I'm fine. So Coke, ginger ale, root beer. That's our three.
Yeah.
Do we want a poll to decide the fourth?
Yes. Let's do a poll.
Let's go. Orange Crush got to be on there.
Orange Crush is a must.
Grape soda.
I like it.
I love it.
No.
Put Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew.
Okay.
Dr. Pepper. And then one more. Where do you guys want to go?
Okay, sorry. So this is Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper, Mountain Dew, Orange Crush, and Sprite.
Sprite.
I think.
How did I forget Sprite?
Oh shoot. Yeah. Okay, Sprite. Sorry. So Dr. Pepper, Mountain Dew, Sprite, and
Orange Crush.
Orange Crush.
Okay.
Pepsi over Coke. Jasmine and I did a blind test on the Hangout, and we both came away with Pepsi's better from Iwanic. Am I the only one that is fine with any standard ones and don't think any are gross? Is iced tea a soda?
No. It's got to have bubbles.
Yeah, carbonation.
It's a juice.
Kinda.
Yeah, Dr. Pepper's crushing this right now. I'll be honest. There's not many pops I don't like. I like them all.
But if you're gonna hit the, I only get pop. The only time I get pop is when if we order pizza because we want a 2 liters.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it is a great combo.
Like our own Reed Wilkins likes a sprinkle of Coke.
He likes a splash.
A splash of Coca-Cola.
I'm a full diet guy.
Oh, geez.
Full diet.
Well, so is Coob.
Yeah.
Coop's drinking that Pepsi Max.
I don't like drinking my calories. So that's what.
Yeah, just your sugar.
No, it's zero sugar too.
Really?
Yeah.
There's sugar in diet.
No.
Diet Coke has sugar in it.
Diet
Coke is gross.
I thought Zero has nothing in it.
Yeah.
The Zero I don't mind.
All Zero and diets have zero sugar, 0 calories.
No.
But Coke just has a mountain of sugar in it.
Oh, yeah.
Regular ones, yeah.
Like the Coca-Cola Classic is classic. The ginger ale is a must. Root beer's root beer, man. Like, who doesn't
Dr.
like
Pepper
root beer?
is crushing it, eh? Wow.
Yeah.
I thought Sprite would make a surprise comeback.
I'm not a big Sprite guy.
Really?
Yeah.
I love a Sprite.
If you lined up 10
McDonald's
pops, 10 pops, and Sprite wasn't, it'd probably be my 10th pick.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you a 7-Up or Sprite guy?
Ooh. No, I think Sprite's better than 7-Up.
I think I'm Sprite too.
Yeah, me too.
Because 7-Up is Pepsi, though, isn't it? And Sprite is Cola?
Yes.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Who's got the better brands?
How about the Jolt Cola? Remember that back in the day?
Oh, my gosh. After Kingpin, My buddy and I went to watch it. We went to the bar and ordered Tanqueray and tabs. Just because of Bill Murray. We just got sloshed on those things.
Oh, man. You remember the Happy Pop back in the day for birthday
Happy
parties?
Pop.
Those were so good. Those were absolutely
Give me a
fantastic.
Tanqueray and tab. And keep them coming. I got a long drive ahead of me.
Like, I would have put Fresca on the list, but that's very niche.
That's gross.
I love Fresca.
It's only niche. It's gross.
Fresca. The new Fantas are pretty good, too.
Yep.
They have a pineapple one that's pretty good.
It was funny. We were in Moscow at a tournament with Team Canada, and Moscow's got some weird stuff in Russia, but they had orange Fantas, and they were like 25 cents a bottle. And there's just no rules in Russia. So by the end of the week, they were $5 a bottle.
Oh, all right. So the Hall of Four looks like it's going to be Coca-Cola, ginger ale, root beer. We'll wait till the end of the show, but Dr. Pepper leading the way right now for the best soft drinks for the Hall of Four. The afternoon inbox is presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino. They have a prime rib special at the Tap 25 restaurant. It's only $21.99, available all week long from 11:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. On the other side of the break, Dan Ralph from the Canadian Press to talk all things CFL joins us. We still have the Screw Let's Do a Parlay. We got to get to our next Estes category as well. So don't go anywhere. Still lots to come here on EST Afternoons.
The Toronto Blue Jays have a chance to climb into a playoff spot today as they open a 3-game set against the Tampa Bay Rays. Jose Soriano gets the ball for Toronto with Nick Martinez starting for Tampa Bay. The Jays are just a half a game behind a wild card spot with first pitch coming at 4:40. It's a full slate across the major leagues with every team in action. The Yankees are in Baltimore to take on the Orioles. The Giants face the Guardians. The Braves meet the Twins. And the Diamondbacks visit the Red Sox in Boston. In the CFL, former Elks quarterback Trey Ford is taking first-team reps with Hamilton. Hamilton gets set to host the Toronto Argonauts Saturday at 5 o'clock. CFL also handed out its Players of the Week honors with Elks linebacker J.J. Ross and quarterback Cody Fajardo finishing first and second. And in the WNBA, the Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever are in Toronto to take on the Tempo at Scotiabank Arena. Clark makes her Toronto debut tonight with tip-off set for 5 o'clock. Dan Ralph on the other side of the break. Talk some CFL. I'm Ben Thompson, and you're up to date.
Ready to raise the stakes? At Play Alberta, bigger bets and buy-ins are now available for nearly all live dealer games. From blackjack to baccarat, your favorite tables are waiting to deal you in. Whether you're kicking back at home or looking for some fun on the go, now's your chance to enhance your Play Alberta experience with new elevated stakes. Visit playalberta.ca/EST to learn more. That's playalberta.ca/EST. Must be 18 plus to play. If you gamble, use your game sense.
Looking for a delicious meal without the hassle? Head to Pasta Pantry in Sherwood Park, your home of the game day meal. From handcrafted fresh pasta with rich homemade sauces to ready-to-heat family meals, Pasta Pantry brings authentic Italian flavor straight to your table. For over 30 years, Pasta Pantry has served hot, delicious comfort food made right in our kitchen. We do it fast so you can slow down. Visit Pasta Pantry in Sherwood Park today and taste the difference fresh makes. Pasta Pantry, real food, real fast, real good.
Looking for flooring? Paramount Flooring has it all. Sales, service, and expert installation with options for every style and budget. Open 7 days a week. We've got you covered. Quick delivery and in-stock deals. Plus, EST listeners get 10% off. Visit ParamountFlooring.ca today.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
One moment, you're driving to work. The next, you're facing serious injuries, mounting paperwork, and insurance companies focused on their bottom line. That's where you want Rick Mallett and the team at Hammer Injury Law on your side. For For more than 35 years, Rick has helped injured Albertans stand up to insurance companies and pursue the compensation they deserve, with no legal fees unless your case is successful. Serious injuries need the hammer. Call 1-855-98-HAMMER.
What's that number again?
1-855-98-HAMMER. Or learn more at hammerinjurylaw.ca.
Rolling along here on EST Afternoons. Just did our Hall of 4 for soft drinks. Sorry. Well, soda drinks, same thing. It's Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas here, just ahead of Dan Ralph from the Canadian Press. Benny will give me the thumbs up when he is good to go. Like always, hit us up on the Nasty Chat. Slam that thumbs up for us. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Oh, and we forgot this.
Hall of 4. Hall of 4 today.
So Coca-Cola, ginger ale, root beer in the top 3. Dr. Pepper leading at 42%. Orange Crush at 29%. Sprite at 19%. Mountain Dew at 10%. I'm surprised by Mountain Dew.
Really?
Yeah, that's always see people crushing the Mountain Dew. Vincenzo with a good one. Orangina from the Italian Center.
Oh, the old Oranginas.
That's good stuff.
That is good stuff.
That is very good stuff. Are we good to go, Benny? We are good to go as we bring in Dan Ralph from the Canadian Press here on the Oil Country Towing Hotline. Dan, how you doing today?
I'm good. How about you guys?
We're doing excellent. So we just did our Hall of 4. It's a summer segment we do, talking soft drinks. And I don't know, Dan, if you don't, maybe you don't drink pop anymore, but back if you did, what was the go-to for you?
7-Up.
Oh, okay. 7-Up over Sprite, eh?
7-Up. And 7-Up, if I couldn't get a 7-Up, then it was Sprite. I was a late bloomer I never did like Coke. But now I'm a Diet Coke aficionado because it's tough to find Diet 7-Up.
Yeah, I know that's a good point there, Dad. All right, Dad, let's get to some CFL talk here. Red Blacks sit at 0-9. Their president, Adrian Sciarra, steps down here. You're out on the East Coast. They've done a handful of transactions. Kind of reminds me of the 2022 Edmonton Elks, where it was every week it was players in, players out, but now the president steps down. Well, I mean, where do they go from here? I mean, the only way they can go is up here, but they got Montreal this week. Just talk to me about the Ottawa Red Black situation.
Well, I feel for them. They're playing on a short week against the best team in the East that's coming off a bye.
Yeah.
Not good. I don't know what, I don't know that I expected, how do I say this nicely? I thought they would get they'd get a boost with a new coach and GM, but I kind of thought they would be fighting for third in the East. So I didn't expect 0-9, and I didn't expect not looking good doing it. So, and you figured there had to be a head to roll. And I just, I don't know where they're going to go. I kind of figured between us three and nobody else that they were going to be in for a long year when they made the quarterback change so quickly.
Yeah.
And that to me was an omen of questionable things to come. And, I can sit back and question all I want about the quarterback and the defense. To me, their offensive line has not performed anywhere near what you need it to be, and if you can't get a push up front, get a run game, and then protect the quarterback on it, it's a long day, and when you can't do long season.
Is that the main point of why this team has not found success? Is it just the offensive line, or are there other areas of this team that's?
Oh, there's others. There's got to be. I mean, I'm not blaming it on the 5 up front totally. I mean, but the problem is that you can't sustain anything offensively. Then you're 3 and out, or you're out, and you're putting a lot of pressure on that defense. And I think then all of a sudden you get to see the defensive boards because they're on the field for 32 minutes. And so, teams are scoring at a nice clip against Ottawa too. And so, I'm not blaming it all on the offensive line. There's enough blame to go around. I mean, the quarterback play hasn't been as good as it should be. The running game has been absent, which floors me with Greg Bell. And, you can't tell me that Gino Lewis was the problem offensively because I'm not buying it. And so there's enough blame to go around. And I'm sure if you talk to Coach Dinwiddie, he would tell you that. I mean, he would tell you that they haven't done a good enough job forming the game plan. They haven't done a good enough job in preparation. They don't have the horses to maybe execute the way that they want to execute. So there's plenty of blame. It's not one guy, two guys, three guys, four guys at all. I'm not saying that. When you're 0-9, I think you can look one of four different ways and say we need to fix that, and then we'll be better.
Dan Ralph from the Canadian Press joining us here on EST Afternoons. Okay, let's talk a little bit of Elks as well. They picked up a big win over the Argos. The Argos weren't very good in that game. The Elks really bounced back after 2 straight losses. Cody Fajardo said after the game, they're not a good team. They're a great team. And that's kind of the question we've been throwing around here at Edmonton Sports Talk headquarters. Where do you sit where the Elks are, Dan?
I wouldn't say great yet. I would say better than good.
Yeah.
And I mean, to me, they're where they should be, and that's first in the East or first in the West, rather, because I think they've been the most consistent team in the West. If they can play they can run the ball and beat you there. They can beat you with the ball in the air. They play good defense, and they cover well. So I mean, to me, they're where they should be, and that's first place. Are they great? No, I would not say great just yet, but we're 10 games into the season, right?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't, no, they're where they should be in my mind. There's no doubt.
Dan, at the beginning of the season, we were looking at Justin Rankin and anointing him with the MOP off after the first few weeks. Now it seemed to become a little bit more difficult for him. What are you seeing for the reasons that he's not having the success that he had at the beginning of the season? Is it other teams just paying more attention to him, or is it something that the Elks aren't doing that they were doing before?
Well, I mean, I wrote about this last week before the win. And when Justin ran for 100 yards in a game, he was getting double-digit carries. And then the games, in the remainder of the games before last week, only once in those games did he have more than 10 carries. And the other games that he had less than 100, he was getting, I think, 7 3 times, and then he got 8 another. So unless he's averaging 15 yards a carry, he's not going to hit the 100-yard mark. And so all of a sudden, people like me look and go, gee, what's wrong with Justin? He's struggling. Well, the offense is now, I mean, Cody had 500-plus yards passing. He's had games with three touchdowns. Austin Mack is catching his stride. So the offense, to me, is becoming much more multi-dimensional. And I think that's what, the coaches would tell you. That's what they want. They want an offense that you want to play it one way, we can do it. You want to play it another way, we can do it. So I think they're becoming more than just a run-oriented offense. And there's more weapons on that offense than Justin Rankin. Now, Justin's a great player. I'll use that word to describe him. But he's not the only one on that offense that makes it tick. So I think it's a combination of they're now hitting their stride. They're now finding different ways to move the ball to score. And Austin Mack stepping into his own as a big play receiver, and maybe they don't have to give the ball to Rankin 12 to 15 times a game. But I do know if you give him the ball 12 to 15 times a game, he is going to make a 100-yard game a lot more attainable than if you only give him the ball 7 times.
Dan, last one for you. We saw Trey Ford come in for the Ticats and lead him to victory over the Riders. And I guess the question I want to ask is Trey Ford, we know a lot of him here in Edmonton, of course. He's had a lot of starts under his belt, got starts there in Hamilton. Then he was passed over by Frost. Is it just the Trey Ford thing where it's just the inconsistency now that, because he has moments that you're like, man, he's brilliant. And then there's other times when you're like, man, I get why he can't start in this league. It's just frustrating. It must be frustrating to coach Trey Ford because you see a little bit of both things. You see greatness and you see, and there's moments when it leaves you scratching your head.
Yeah. And that, it's been a roller coaster season and we're already 9 games. We're only 9 games in. I think he's going to start this week against Toronto. I think, he will. And then you're right. He does something athletically that makes you just wow. And then he will do something, make a throw that, even upstairs you look and you go, I don't know what you saw there.
Yeah.
And they invariably, that throw comes back to bite you. Or he'll make a costly fumble. Or, and the like. But I just think there's some consistency factors there that you would like to see more consistency, but in his defense, he's always on such a short leash in terms of an audition. No quarterback, even Davis Alexander, he will make bad throws, but he knows that he's going to be the quarterback next series, regardless. And so, I don't think Trey knows that. He knows that if he makes a mistake, then am I going to get yanked?
Yeah.
And so, I'm sure it plays in his psyche because it would me. It's not like the Ticats have said, Trey, you're our quarterback moving forward. If you throw 4 picks, don't worry, you're going to have a chance to throw 5. Nobody has said that to him. So I'm sure there are times you see him try and he's pressing. And I think maybe if he's guilty of something, it's pressing to do too much at that time. And when it works, we all go, wow. And when it doesn't work, we go, what were you thinking? And, I will say this, though. I think Scott Milanovich is a good play caller for Trey because I think Scott understands quarterbacks. And when Trey stays within what Scott is calling, they're effective. They're not flashy. They're not brilliant, but they're effective. And then, where things seem to break down is, like I said, that, the one throw where you wish you could have it back, or that one run where you wish you could tighten the ball a little, you held the ball a little tighter. But, no, I wonder every time you take a snap, are we going to see brilliant Trey, or are we going to see oopsie type thing, right?
Yeah, I know for sure. Dan, thank you for taking some time this afternoon. Enjoy another week in the CFL, and we'll chat again.
Sounds good. Thank you, gentlemen.
All right, that's Dan Ralph from the Canadian Press there. Kind of hoping the connection was a little bit better. It sounds like he was on the road. Yeah. So hopefully you were able to hear him all right. Nothing beats an ice cold lime crush. That text comes in. Captain Kirk says Dr. Pepper and a Big Turk rocks.
Big Turk
rocks your belly.
Also, half ice cold beer and half ice cold ginger ale on a hot day is heaven from Big Dave. Yeah, I'm happy with our list. Looks like Dr. Pepper's leading the way still. Let's take a quick look. Yep, 51%. Orange Crush second at 29. I like a good Orange Crush too.
Sometimes a good Orange Crush.
Can't complain about that, hey? And don't miss the Edmonton Riverhawks Community Foundation Field of Dreams Festival, August 22nd at Remax Field. Hear stories from former Blue Jay and Edmonton Trapper Devon White. Try your luck in the batting cage and learn how to throw a curveball from the pros. Proceeds from the festival go towards helping more local kids play the game they love. On the other side of the break, we'll talk some SCs. We got the Screw It, Let's Do It parlay in this day and all that fun stuff. Don't go anywhere. Slam that thumbs up for us and hit us up. River Korean Box and the Nasty Chat.
The Toronto Blue Jays have a chance to climb into a playoff spot today as they open a 3-game set against the Tampa Bay Rays. Jose Soriano gets the ball for Toronto with Nick Martinez starting for Tampa Bay. The Jays are just a half game behind a wild card spot with first pitch coming at 4:40. It's a full slate across the major leagues with every team in action. The Yankees are in Baltimore to take on the Orioles. The Giants face the Guardians. The Braves meet the Twins, and the Diamondbacks visit the Red Sox in Boston. In the CFL, former Elks quarterback Trey Ford is taking first-team reps with the Hamilton Tiger Cats. Hamilton gets set to host the Toronto Argonauts Saturday at 5 o'clock. CFL also handed out its Players of the Week honors with Elks linebacker J.J. Ross and quarterback Cody Fajardo finishing first and second. And in the WNBA, the Kayla Clark and the Indiana Fever are in Toronto to take on the Tempo at Scotiabank Arena. Clark makes her Toronto debut tonight with tip-off set for 5 o'clock. SC discussion and screw. Let's do it on the other side of the break here. I'm Ben Thompson. You're up to date.
At Firehouse Subs, our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
When gambling, set a budget before you play. Stay informed and visit GameSenseAB.ca to learn how. Remember, if you gamble, use your game sense.
Wednesdays just got saucier at Mr. Mike's. It's Wing Wednesday, every Wednesday from 4 p.m. till close. Get 10 wings for just $10 or go big with the Wings and Frings platter for $19.98. Wash it all down with $7 steins of Antler Ale or Bighorn Lager because wings were never meant to fly solo. Add fries, onion rings, or lodge chips for $4.99 because wings deserve a wingman. Great wings, cold beer, Wednesdays done right. Dine in only at participating Mr. Mike's locations. Mr. Mike's. Eat locally, enjoy casually.
Celebrate 50 years of the Toronto Blue Jays with Sentinel Storage. Enter for your chance to win the ultimate Jays collection of memorabilia. Visit bluejays.com/Sentinel Storage contest to enter and see full contest rules. Sentinel Storage, official storage provider of the Toronto Blue Jays.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
It's the weekend, the sun is out, and everyone, yes, even the kids, are bored. Bring them to the Canadian Brew House. Our patios have games to keep the whole family going, rooftop views, real turf to run around on, and misters for when the summer gets serious. Oh, and we've still got the game on, always, all day, all weekend, all summer. The Canadian Brew House, Canada's best patios.
Back here on EST Afternoons, final segment. Reed Wilkins show coming up with Jay Milne, Zachary Kubish, and Brendan Eric. They'll take you right up until 6. They got Mark Killam, of course. They have a gentleman who ran in the half marathon looking to qualify for the Boston Marathon. He's going to join them to talk about the controversy at the Edmonton Marathon. So a fun show on tap. Don't go anywhere, please. EST is the place to be. All right, let's get to the ESTs. Here, brought to you by Mr. Mike's. Wednesday just got saucier at Mr. Mike's. It's Wing Wednesday, every Wednesday from 4 p.m. till close. Get 10 wings for just $10 or go big with the Wings and Frings platter for $19.98. Dine in only, Mr. Mike's. Eat locally, enjoy casually. I mean, you're not going to get a better deal than that. So make sure to check it out. And today's category is Friends of EST of the Year. Joaquin, we got the Pipeline Show, MCTV Podcast, the Turf District. We got the Elks Call. We got What Were We Saying Podcast. Just a lot of great options to choose from. Sorry if I missed any, but Crush Performance. So a lot to choose one. That's a tough category, Joaquin, because all those shows and podcasts do great work, put a lot of effort into it, and we're very happy to have him on our station as well. But it's going to be an interesting little vote there, my friend.
It is.
Very interesting little vote. What do you think, Benny? You don't have to tell us who you're voting for, obviously.
No, but I mean, so the MCTV podcast is a good one. My dad's a real big fan of that one. He really likes that one. Obviously, like what were we saying? Like Big Uke, those guys. So
Pipeline Show's legendary.
Pipeline Show it won the first year, I believe, in the SCs. Last year it was Scout and
Elks Call.
Elks Call. Elks Call. Turf District
is great.
So there's some good ones, but Crush Performance.
The Crusher is legendary too.
Good ones,
you got so many, man. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. And it's almost sold out, boys. That's insane.
Great.
Absolutely insane. Good on all the nasties and everybody that's coming out to that event. But yeah, I don't know if there's any tickets left. I know at the Lock Shop, Dusty said there were 17 left.
Wow.
So by our, I think Maddie would have confirmed with us if it was sold out.
Yeah.
But obviously there's
the over/under was set for 6:00 today.
Yeah, there's a handful of tickets left, so get on it quickly. Just go to our EdmontonSportsTalk.com and on the tab there at the top, you're going to see Estes. Just click on that and it'll take you. It's very easy this year to get your tickets, so it's going to be absolutely wild once again. All right, guys, we got to get to the screw it, let's do a parlay. For Play Alberta, when you bet with Play Alberta, you give back to Alberta. That's because it's the only app in the province that puts all revenue directly back into supporting programs and services that Albertans rely on every day. So next time you place a wager on your favorite team, know that you're also making a difference across the province through Alberta's General Revenue Fund. Visit playalberta.ca/EST to learn more. Hit it!
Screw it, let's do it, no delay. Let's take a risk today. No sense being safe. We need a huge payday.
All right, gents, where do you want to go for this? Anyone have anything, or should I start us off?
I'm going because mine, I made a mistake. It didn't start till today. I thought it started yesterday. So Irina Salablanca is going to win under 18.5 games.
Okay. What do you mean? Like throughout the whole tournament?
No, for tonight.
Oh.
She has a match.
Okay, what's her name?
Sabalenka. You know who it is.
No, I do.
So you go to a total games and match under 18.5. Plus 103.
Just looking for it, my friend. Please be patient.
You go to tennis.
Please be patient with me.
WTA.
Okay, hold on. It's just loading. I'm reloaded. Okay. She's very good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She's like the good tennis
player. The number one women's tennis player in the world? Yes.
Okay, so where do I go? Tennis. Where's tennis? Should be at the top. Okay. Tennis, WTA.
Mm-hmm.
And where do I go from there?
Find her
Cincinnati?
Name. No. Jeez.
I'm on tennis.
God.
I don't know.
That's men.
Come on.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you went to the different tab. You got to go the other way.
I had a hard time finding it yesterday too, Hernan. It's okay.
Do you want me to scroll? It's just hard. Okay, here's a women's. So, Sabala. She's not. Oh, there we go. Okay. 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 Under 18. What does that mean? Can you explain it to me?
So every game, like 1, 2, so 3 sets.
Yeah.
She should 6, so that's 12.
Oh, okay.
So the other one might win. Like I'm thinking
Okay.
6-2, 6-2.
Yeah,
right?
okay. I see what you're
Get
saying.
what I'm saying?
Okay. Thank you.
So-
You still with us, everybody? That took long. Sorry about that. I'm going to go with the MLB, and I'm going to take, where are my Blue Jays? Over 7.5 runs in the game today.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Not the Blue Jays in total, like
I
for the
know.
game.
Oh, for the
For
game.
a team that
That doesn't get the
doesn't
bats
score a lot.
going usually.
Yeah, but the Rays are
Yeah, sure.
juggernaut, man.
Well, I'll go a Brett Bateman hit.
Okay, I like that.
Nice and simple.
Okay, what are you doing again?
Brett Bateman?
Brett Bateman hit.
Hit.
Okay. It's a very interesting bet there, Benny. Very interesting bet, Benny. All right, so let's do a parlay. We have Brett Bateman hit. We have Arnia Sabalenka under 18.5 total games in the match and over 7.5 runs in the Jays-Rays game tonight. There you have it, folks. Nice. Awesome. All right, today's National Fajita Day. Joaquin, do you like fajitas?
Love the fajitas.
Would it be a top 3 Mexican food for you?
No, yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
What would be your number 1? Tacos?
Yeah.
Number 2?
Burritos.
Number 3?
Margaritas.
No, that counts. I'm with you. I'd switch the margarita for a michelada, but like, I'll be honest, like I like fajitas, but they're not top 5 for me when it comes to Mexican food.
They're kind of like the fake Mexican food for me.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It's National Pinot Noir Day, and that's Hernan's favorite kind of wine.
Well, you better go get some.
Oh, look at that. This day in 1995, Mortal Kombat premiered in theaters. The original.
Ooh, it was bad.
Very bad.
Was it Christopher Lambert? Raiden?
Happy birthday to the late Patrick Swayze today.
Oh,
very
Bodie.
sad. And on this day in 1992, Larry Bird retired from the National Basketball Association.
One of the greatest ever. If not the greatest.
Oh, if not the greatest.
Get into the go debate.
Mexican Zuzu says, save this content for the Mexican Food Hall of Fame. Oh, it's coming. Don't worry. I thought about it today, but yeah. There's so many things. Churros.
Oh, yeah.
You like Mexican food, Benny?
Oh, love it.
Okay.
Love it.
But do you get veggies on your...
No.
Then you're not doing it right.
No. Yeah.
Come on. So how do you eat a taco? Just meat? Cheese?
Meat, cheese, salsa. I'll get salsa. Salsa, sour cream, lettuce. I'll have lettuce on it.
Okay, that's...
Get some crunch.
What about tomatoes?
No.
You know what I've noticed when we do all these food bits? A lot of people don't like tomatoes. What is wrong
I
with
don't know.
I hate tomatoes.
It's the base of everything, too.
I like ketchup. I like...
You like pasta sauce.
Yes, I do. It's the texture and the crunch with the tomato. No. Maybe diced. maybe I can stomach that. Maybe.
My tacos are loaded, bro.
Oh, yeah. They're hard to wrap. Right?
It's a disaster to eat. But.
Yeah. Like you have to go at it from the side, right?
Yeah.
I had Pete's driving on the way back from my trip to Idaho, and they had diced pickles, and that one I had to stomach. Not a pickles guy.
Wow.
So
you don't like pickles?
No.
Jeez.
No. Like cucumbers though.
Jesus. Oh,
like dill pickle stuff. Actual pickle.
Okay, so the final vote is Dr. Pepper makes it into the Hall of Fame.
Nice.
Well done.
I'm a pepper, you're a pepper, he's a pepper,
He's
she's
a
a pepper.
pepper.
Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too?
The only pepper I don't like is green peppers. I'll eat them, but they're my least favorite.
So Dr. Pepper wins with 43% of the vote. Orange Crush at 29. Sprite with a 19 and Mountain Dew with a 9. So
I'm surprised by the Dew. I am.
We don't do the Dew.
I don't do it either, but I know Crusher. I know Huss is a big...
Is he a Mountain Dew guy?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't those nitro dews in the thing? I think my kid got one of those. I got him one as a kid when he was younger, as a kid. And yeah, he was bouncing off the walls after that.
I'm not a big Dr. Pepper guy, but I don't mind it. And it does taste a little bit like medicine, but
Spency 5 cents justice for Sprite.
Oh, baby. And Max Mazuzu said his 4, he had Arizona, which is iced tea. I think that doesn't count as a soft drink.
No, it's got to have bubbles.
Got to have bubbles. Hey, big shout out to Marc Majeau for Majeau Knows. That was a great segment. Go back. We talked about lanterns. Watch episode 1. It is absolutely fantastic. And Dan Ralph from the Canadian Press. His phone was a little spotty there, so we apologize for that. SC's category, of course, Friends of EST. There's minimal tickets left, so if you want to get in on the fun and for the SC show in September, just go to edmontonsportstalk.com and look up the SC's tab, and you'll get your tickets there. For Joaquin and Ben, I'm Hernan saying thank you for watching, thank you for listening, thank you for a thumbs up. Don't go anywhere. Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne and Zachary Kubish coming up. Chowders.